Hello, friends. This is Patrick, and you're listening to the 228 Podcast. In today's episode, I would like to talk about why to start a podcast. And first and foremost, it's free. If you use Anchor, you can make a podcast, distribute it, add effects, add songs. They have sponsorships, I would guess. You could do an ad read and to get revenue off your podcast. I don't plan on doing these ad reads very much, but for the time being, to get some revenue in and just have a different aspect or a different revenue stream, it makes sense. Believe me, it's not a whole bunch of money right now, but I assume that as listeners grow and listenership grows and distribution, as that grows, I guess things will get better. I don't know, but to say the least, that a podcast with this platform is free, and you do get your brand and your information out. Now, I guess you could say it's like free promotion. You can meet like-minded people. I hope to be reaching like-minded individuals in the automotive industry. And with this podcast, with the products that I'll be selling on 228.com, and with the information that I'm giving and supporting the Mississippi Gulf Coast, I think it'll grow. I think it's a cool thing. It's a family thing, and I think people would be really interested. And on the detailing side of it, as a professional detailer, or becoming a professional detailer, I think that could grow in this area as well. There's just a handful of professional detailers that I've seen. I haven't reached out to them, but I will be talking to them, and hopefully, make a good relationship with those people. We're all are going to be doing the same thing, kind of, sort of. I think one of them is on the right track. I think he's got an Instagram account, but they don't have the full-fledged, have a website, have the social media accounts, have the offerings, or how they sell products or whatever. So, but it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be a very profitable business. But anyway, back to why you would get a podcast. So let's just say I'm making an automotive-focused business, and you have an ear, or you're in interest in cars, and I'm putting out the content in my experience to whoever's listening to the car thing. So that just grows your audience, and you never know who's going to hear this podcast. So it's pretty cool, because the first couple podcasts are going to be rough, and I'm still trying to figure out the flow of things, and I don't want to edit this at all. I want it to come out as raw as it can be, because it's me. It's who I am and what I'm about, and I think that's more authentic than anything else. So you put yourself out there, you expose people to what you're going through, maybe inform them, entertain them. You grow an audience, and you get with like-minded people, and good things happen. I'm not sure if it was the last podcast. It's not who you know, it's who knows you. And if you're getting your information out there and you're putting yourself out there with like-minded individuals that have common interests, the sky's the limit. You never know what opportunity might be out there. You never know who might be out there and listening to your content and listening to you. So I would say the first thing to do is start the podcast, because you never know where you're going to go. I was hesitant to start this podcast because I don't believe that I have a great voice. I even probably don't do good on video, but I'm going to give that a shot too, with my YouTube channel. So, we're going to get all that together as time goes. But this is the good first step in content creation. I would say, just start going, just start ripping it up. And if you get likes, if you get shares, that's great. But you introduce yourself to everyone, introduce what you're doing. You never know who will be listening to you get that opportunity. And with this podcast, who knows? Who knows? So I would say, A, get Anchor. B, start your podcast and start ripping it up. Start putting content out there. Start talking. Start telling people what you're about. Start getting connected with like-minded people. So that's kind of my rant. It's a free platform, so you can get your stuff out there for free, and it'll be another way that you get your content out to people. So start a free podcast today. Use Anchor. It's a pretty cool app. It's very easy to use. I spoke to one of the iOS developers of this app, and they're phenomenal people. So get on it, get podcasting, blast your content. You never know who you're going to meet or who's going to connect with you, and have fun with it. And if you want to reach me, I'm on Instagram at 228LLC, and on Facebook it's at 228. And thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.